Hello and welcome to 3am. This is a sleep aid let's play series, so I'll play games to let you go to sleep, do work, or whatever else needs doing in a calm, cozy environment. I'm going to be making sure that the audio levels are the same all the way through, so you can just take comfort in watching this nice, cozy let's play. I'll also make sure that there's no mid-roll ads, so you can go through the whole entire thing uninterrupted. It's about 4 hours, so just take the ride and maybe make a playlist of this and other sleep aid series. Also, make sure that you're liking the video and sharing it around and subscribing to the channel. Do it now before you go to sleep so that you can help the channel grow and make more content just like this. Thanks so much for listening to my spiel, and here's the video. Hello everyone. It's time for another sleep aid series episode. We're out here. We're back at it again. It's been a long time, about 2 months since the last episode, I believe. I got sick and then I got really busy. So it's been a bit of a time, but I think we're finally ready to finish the zoo. We can finally finish this thing and put it to bed. So let's get started, shall we? Gotta remember like all the stuff I was gonna do. And I think first and foremost, we're gonna do some aquarium building. I like this right here. I like the, we'll match where the dolphins are at. I think maybe that big, but this is just going to be a small one. Perhaps. That's tank 28, baby. And then we do another tank like this. And then there's a little walkway in between them that you can see both of them through. Alright, now I believe they are as low as they go. We'll have to find out. Let's find out. Yeah, the base is as low as it goes. So let's adjust the wall. Trying to match the height of the other one. I'm having trouble being able to tell. I guess there's one way to find out, right? One easy way to find out, I should say. Yeah, okay, it needs to go up a little bit more. Is that even? Maybe? Hold on. Yeah, I think that is even now. And that means it should be even with the dolphin tank as well. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna need some pathing, so let's get to that. We like the concrete pathing. I've been enjoying it. I think we will just do that. I think we've kind of not got... We have a little bit. Why is that still like that? I must have missed it. Oh, what the no. Undo. Oh, okay. There we go. Level. We want the level tool, not the make a hill tool. There we go. Okay, so no, we got plenty of room for a tank there. So let's start that, shall we? We've got like infinite money. Oh, right. We need to actually... There we go. You actually have to fill it all the way through to make it a tank. Okay, and now let's take it all the way up. There we go. That one's a little easier to tell. And then we can path it. Let's get pathing, baby. There we go. Perfect. Now we can start filling these tanks. What shall be in them? We can put all sorts of cool stuff in these tanks. Oh man, there's so many choices. Giant squid. Squib. What you like? More foliage. Too shallow. It's very deep. I mean, that's fine then. I'll just make it... Fuck it. I can make yours taller so you can have more room. I don't care. Foliage. What do you like for foliage? Tube worm. Tube worm is not exactly a foliage, but okay. We'll just pretend it is for your sake. The ocean's just kind of weird like that, you know? Oop, too many. They don't like a lot of foliage, apparently. Not enough shelters. Oh, do you need like a... Sunken ship, I think, is what they need. Okay, we'll have to turn that around. There we go. Let's get some undersea rocks. Too many. Too many of the rocks. How about this? Yeah. 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 You like small rocks. The big rock is just too much. Oh wow, I'm putting so many in. I'm running out of places to put them. Those Atlantean rocks just count as a whole bunch of rock, huh? Too many. There we go. Too many rocks. But they're the ones that asked for all the rocks. They don't... What? What are you talking about? Fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. The squids love the rocks. They don't want them to go. What do you want from me? They asked for them. They get sad when I take them away. Wow. We need a new zookeeper diver. Oh yeah, they can't be assigned the empty exhibits. I'm not going to bother naming these at this point. We're just trying to speed run finishing these exhibits. Not too speedy though, because I do have 4 hours to fill. Oh man. Next animals. Let's keep moving. Ooh, right across from the giant squid. There's no way that fits. Absolutely no way. Okay. Oh my god. Michael Carter has been eaten by an Apatosaurus? What are you talking about? How could that possibly be? Apatosauruses don't eat people. God, I hate this game. Look, he's running to fix a thing that's already fixed. Michael Carter was one of our janitors? Must have been trying to fix the exhibit when the thing got loose. because that's Michael Carter, I believe, is Booster Gold's real name. You know, the real person Booster Gold. Okay. Giant Pacific octopus. Whale's too big as well. Other whale, I mean. Beluga whale. That could work. Whale shark's a little too big too, I think. Manta rays. Small sharks. There's also the swordfish. Swordfish could go in even smaller tanks, really. We'll go with the beluga. They make terrible noises. More of them. They want a whole pod. Yes. More foliage. Exhibit's not big enough. Well, they're the ones that demanded. Wait, hold up. Kelp. They demanded more creatures, so that's their own damn fault. I seem to just have a misunderstanding for how large a tank needs to be to sustain a certain type of creature. There we go. Rocks. Here in this corner. Too many. Okay. Oh my god, the tigers. The Siberian tigers. They're going crazy over there. Maybe they should stop breeding. Decrease the surplus population. There. Here, how about a few more for good measure? There we go. Back to our tanks. If the Apatosauruses get out again, by the way, I'm just selling them. They're just gone. They're gonna be gone. Okay, so this one is even smaller. Like an even smaller tank. So we should put something smaller in there. I'm thinking manta rays. Although the manta ray seems to be about the same size, honestly. Not enough shelters. Okay, we'll deal with that first. They don't like it. They want this one? I guess. Yeah. They didn't seem to like it, but they didn't seem to hate it. And that's good enough for me. Fire coral. Oh, wrong place. Fire coral's a neat name for something. The mantas make horrible noises. Where the hell is the fire coral? There it is. Let me get over here so I can get... Ooh, shit. No, they don't. There we go. That's the perfect amount. Alright, now these some rocks. No room for that. Let's try some medium rocks. Too many. There we go. A perfect amount for a manta ray. Aquarium. How much room do we have left? Decent amount. Decent amount. Okay. How many more of these do we want to fit in? I think we could fit in a lot of these smaller ones. Lions need culling. I need to cull some of the lions. Too many lions. One more. Yep, that'll make them sad, but that's the perfect amount then. If they're sad, that means it's the perfect amount. So it'll make them leave me alone for a while. Can't find food. Oh. Hold up. Just get 2 of these that aren't specifically assigned anywhere. Oh, right. We need cleaners. Hold up. We turn around here. There we go. Perfect. Gotta turn around again. Oh. There we go. Now she's assigned to do all those, so hopefully they'll get done. And we have 2 guys that are just for everyone. Okay. Back on track. I think I want to make a big exhibit for a sperm whale. So we're gonna need this view real quick. I think we want it to be... I think we want it to be like bigger than normal. So even like this. And maybe like that. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, the entrance fee better be a good value. Okay, here we go. Something like that, and then... Man, I want to just... Well, they won't let me do this, though. Not until I... Oh, they will let me do it like this. Okay. It is not. It is not inaccessible. You're lying. Literally lying. Kind of an annoying placement, but gotta do what you gotta do. Finish that pathway. There we go. And then we're going to adjust the wall. Why do we adjust the wall, my children? My children. Okay. Sperm whale time, baby. Not big enough. Fuck off. I made it as big as I can. I mean, I could make it bigger, but I'm not going to. What foliage do you want? Stovepipe sponge. There he is. Who lives in a stovepipe under the sea? Stovepipe SpongeBob. Oop, too many. Undo that. There we go. Rocks. Pow. too many. There we go. Perfect. Now who gives a shit how many? Okay. Awesome. That's awesome. The sperm whales are so cool. We kind of need this angle to be able to do stuff. Why can't the orcas find any food? Who is supposed to be feeding them? Oh, there's someone. Okay. We could do another big one and get the other whale as well. Yeah, they're gonna need a similar amount of room. Let me actually, I want to do a double path here. There we go. I didn't realize you wouldn't let me just preemptively place it. There we go. Okay, that one actually is inaccessible to staff, so I'll fix that real quick. There we go. Hold up, actually, I kind of like that. Well, I kind of don't like it either. Hold up, let me just, I'm going to adjust that one back down. We're going to put the whales in and see what they think. I'm literally just going to make new marine specialists every time. Okay. Hello? Snippet's not big enough. That's perfectly fine. More foliage. What do you want? Sea star. Easy peasy. Is it the brittle sea star? No, you want the sturdy one. Gotta have the sturdy one. The brittle one is just not sturdy enough. Don't want it to break. Kind of fucking me up to try and aim where I'm placing these plants while the sperm whales are in the way. Nope. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now one thing I do want to do is I want to take this and expand it out like this so you can see these tanks from the top side so you can look down in. But only the ones that are over here. So unfortunately won't be able to hit all of them. But I think that's really cool. We have used up a lot of our space though. Okay. Oh, yeah, we should, what a sensory nightmare area with all these tank filters running. And all the splashing. But it smells like hell too. Okay. I imagine the eel doesn't need a very large tank. I'm going to experiment with the eel. Because I think we can get a bunch of the smaller ones in here. Okay, I'm actually going to make that a little bigger. Maybe like that. Will that tank be able to hold anything in a suitable fashion? That's the question. Let's find out. Eels. I love eels. Toys. What? Tank is too shallow. Oh, yeah. I'll fix that for sure. Ooh, we're running out of money. We gotta do the money thing to get all our money back. They want more of the same type, which is annoying. Yeah, that's gonna make it hard. A lot of these smaller ones just seem to want to have. But it's not like a big deal, it looks like. Hold up. Sunken log. Do they need a... Rocks and toy. Okay, so if I go... Sunken log. Where is that? I've never seen that one before. Oh, is it a toy? Oh, that must be the toy that they're looking for. So as for plants, I can kind of give them whatever. Ooh, they don't like that one. They like that one. Too many. Okay. Toy. Sunken log. There you go. Now they can hide in there. Apparently they need another one. There we go. More rocks. I'm on it. Too many. There we go. I mean, that's a pretty suitable habitat. Being a little small doesn't seem to be much. Did she just go off that ladder and up? Huh. The guests don't care about what's possible. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then give you a tank filter. Okay. So we managed to get away with that. But I think we need to make them at least this big. Oh, we can't do that. If we do that, then the maintenance guys can't get to them. Which might come up before we end the recording. Another small one. Could do tuna. I'm gonna do swordfish. I like swordfish, they're funny little guys. Foliage, rocks. Red Gorgonian. Too many. Too many. Get rid of that. Okay, rock time. One of them's. Too many. Oh. Aha. Good enough for me. Okay. Just get another one. More. Sure. I feel like we could fit a couple more, certainly. Tuna's funny. Sea turtle seems like a good one. I like jellyfish. I feel like jellyfish could be in a really small one. Like this small. Oh wait, there we go. Like that, there we go. Now, jellyfish really shouldn't prefer anything too shallow. Foliage, not big enough, really. Jellyfish are barely conscious. I don't know why they have preferences. Most jellyfish are actually like hive mind organisms. They don't have a single thought. They have like a whole bunch of different pieces that work together. What do they prefer? Clam bed. Clam bake. Ooh, too many. A little bit of rock. Too many. Just one, please. And now we raise them up. Sure. Seems big enough to me. Okay. So now we can look at this just tank world. World of tanks. We unfortunately do need a little bit of space here for tank filters. So we're gonna add a little extra double way here. Oh, the eels are giving birth. That's not good. They don't have much room. Okay. So this one here. Yeah. That one's gonna be tuna. We didn't actually give this one a filter. There we go. There we go. There we go. And it's tuna time, baby. I think tuna's just a really funny thing to have in a zoo. 30 animal species, $30,000. I guess we already had one. I imagine these ones are gonna need like four more animals of the same type. There's already 4 of you in there, right? Bluefin tuna. 1, 2, 3, 4. They really do need more, huh? All right, man. Foliage and rocks. Yeah, I knew they would be fine with a small exhibit like this. What do you like? Sargassum. The weed of deceit. Yeah, that's one of the ones you get to place on the top, which is kind of funny. Leaves you with more room on the bottom for rocks. Wait, no it doesn't. They count as space on the bottom? That's so weird. Why would you do that? I guess because otherwise you could just cheat and have more room on the top or more room on the bottom for stuff. But that wouldn't do you any good because no animal wants that much foliage. Here, have a marine specialist. Okay, so we have room for 1 or 2 more exhibits. I think 2. I don't think anything in here requires a larger tank. Here comes a narwhal. I do like the big whale shark though. Could do one exhibit with the whale shark. Apparently whale sharks are like really hard to keep in captivity. Yay. Money. High quality museum or zoo exhibits. Can't find food, can't find food, can't find food. How do we want to do it? People are starting to come over to the aquarium area. I'm excited about that. They seem to be liking it. This area has been a huge money sink. Even before we were cheating. Afterwards, it's even more of a money sink. Not that it matters anymore, but you know, it's still like so much money going into this. How's everywhere else going? Yeah, looking good. What's our attendance? $1,221. I don't remember what I set the max to. Because remember, I had to reset what the max attendance was at one point. Is there a maintenance guy coming to fix that? I don't think so. We did lose a maintenance guy to being devoured. So. Three more to replace him. You kill one maintenance worker, 3 more grow back. Okay, so this could be one big exhibit or it could be 2 smaller exhibits. I kind of want whale shark. I'm really feeling whale sharks actually. So I think it's going to be 1 larger exhibit. Even though we've been trying our best to you know, efficiently use space. It is absolutely accessible to staff. Don't lie to me. Okay, before we put it in, let me just adjust the tank wall. There we go. I don't know why it defaults to show shallow. None of the fish like that. They don't look good. That's shallow. Foliage and rocks. Seagrass. They smoking that Zaza. I was thinking about that a lot today because the new Pokemon Legends ZA game was just announced. And so everyone's posting the Zaza stuff. Or the Za, like pizza. But man, it's so good. I'm excited, cautiously optimistic. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Legends games. I thought they were fine. I thought they were just fine. There's just like, the mechanics did not speak to me because they were not, you know, Pokemon. It was very different. And I don't like aiming. I'm a chill gamer. Well suited. Let's go. Look at them. Look at these boys. Yes. So good. Okay. Here. Have a marine specialist. There we go. Now all the tanks have someone assigned to them as well as the rogue agents. I don't think I'm going to bother with benches, really. That area, you're just going to have to walk through it and then come back out for a bench. Sorry. Actually, you know what? We can do a little bit of benching. A little bit of benching. Especially like here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Splish splash. There we go. Cool. I think that's like good enough. A lot of people congregating over here. Okay, we finished our aquarium. Isn't that cool? This is what I've been planning on this one for a long time. I'm very happy to see it finally come to fruition. Oh my. It looks like the Godzilla Criterion collection is finally back in stock again. And it's half off too. Ooh. Oh, I might have to get that. I'm a huge Godzilla head. And half off. And it's back in stock at all. It was like they had run out of stock, and people were starting to price gouge it on eBay, but now it's back in stock and it's half off, which means it's only like $100 instead of $200. I mean, that's pretty good. I'll have to look into that after I finish recording. That's really cool. Okay, but yeah, now we've got that done. I forget, are we like, what's our money like? I think we're just in the red a lot. I don't actually, yeah, we didn't do $50,000 worth of construction and purchasing, right? So we're pretty, oh wait, that's actually this month. Private donation. Oh right, we don't make much off of admissions. Our admissions are like almost free. We're like entirely reliant on concessions and private donations, which we got none because we didn't get any awards. Oh, the Siberian tigers need to be sold again. Yeah, how much money are we making off of selling? Oh my god, there's 10 eels? The eels are even worse than everything else. All the tigers and shit, the eels are even faster. That's incredible. I hate that it pauses the music every time you go to sell. There we go. That should keep them for a little bit. I'm not sure what to do with the rest of the zoo, right? We've got like the aquarium was my big idea. Like I had this idea in mind. And we created this little area over here. That was like 3 episodes ago, I want to say. I don't have an idea for this space or for this other space over here. Really. Don't really know what I'm doing there. Why is there just some patch of grass here? Let me fix that. There we go. I don't know what was he, oh, I think the dinosaur like capture station, dinosaur capture base was there. But they didn't do their job at all. Like they were really bad at their job, and so I got rid of them. They cost a lot of money and they didn't do their job. Okay, so we are losing money hand over fist. That is true. Microsoft advertising in my zoo. Get out of here. I didn't authorize that. Make that a path there. I'm not going to use that for anything else. I like keeping this little beach area as beach. That feels right to me. There's so much zoo to make though. There's so much zoo that we can do. Okay. There. That's settled on how that's gonna look. Okay. Manta ray can't find food. That's a damn shame. Okay, there we go. And that's how that's gonna look. I mean, yeah, I mean, we should start building exhibits, right? just trying to... I think we need to work our way around this as well. I think... Hold up. I think this is going to be path. I think that's just going to all be path as well. Just like a thoroughfare. This, though, I think I'm going to... Do we have any other things like that? Do we need to... We can put down... Sounds like the penguin going up. There's a lot of fountains we could put down, but I don't think we really need more fountains. Japanese rock garden. There we go. Yeah. Make like a little tranquility area here. And make a strange obelisk there. Just make it kind of ominous. Alright, and then we're gonna put pathing. Like here. Yeah. Like that. That's pathing, baby. I'm gonna hit that too. There we go. That feels a little better. Okay. So that's kind of the bounds I want this place to be at. Oh my god, there's so many crying babies over here. And I feel like a lot of them are in this area specifically. So there we go. We got a bunch more staff now. Happy, 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 happy. Okay. Now, I'm using this to like map out where I want, like how much room I actually have. It just kind of keeps going like this. Lion 1 has died of old age, huh? Well, feel like we hardly knew ye. So I've been busy with everything else. And then sure, like let that go all the way to the edge here. Okay. Oh, Lion 2 died of old age. I thought Lion 2 was already gone. And yeah, let's bound it on this side as well. We do, I think keeping some of this natural beach is really nice. Or riverside, really. Kind of doing it a little, I'm trying to match the beach a little bit. I'm also trying to give it more of a natural feel with the way we jigsaw it. I think we might put like a place here, like some store here. Sure. There we go. All right, that's the bounds. And then we could take a look at everything else real quick. Kind of get a feel for how big these exhibits need to be to fit the stuff we want to have. I think over on this side, I mean, obviously we don't have enough fanciful animals to really fill the entire place with the more fanciful stuff, but I do want to do some of that. I want to have some amount of fanciful animals over on that side. I want that to be kind of the theme, the theming, like I'm a Disney developer. Okay. What a pleasant little place. I almost... No, we do have to. We do want to. But I almost don't want to. But it's not like we're despoiling it for like nothing. It's all gonna be like zoo shit. We're gonna be doing conservation work. That's an important part of zoo, is doing conservation work. Like in these dinosaur exhibits where we conserved all those dinosaurs and definitely didn't sell them to a restaurant. I can't believe we still have some, honestly. They've been such a pain in the ass. But we really only kept the ones that weren't constantly destroying their habitats. Or their exhibits, really. I don't really care about if they destroy their habitat, I care if they destroy their fence, really. Let's be real here. Let's see here. I'm just like kind of getting some ambiance too. I'm just vibing, man. We get to see our zoo working. Although we're gonna run out of money soon and we're gonna have to do that thing that we do. And that's, you know, that's gonna be annoying. Because we have to like really quickly repair everything. I also have to look it up again. I don't actually remember how to do that. Gotta figure it out. Yeah, I think stuff like this size, we can fit quite a few, right? Stuff like this size. I pointed with my hand. I know you can't see my hand, but I did point with my hand anyways. I'm very tired. I had a long day at school, alright? You know, you wake up, you go to bed at 1 in the morning, a little past 1. You wake up a little before 9. Not a full 8 hours of sleep. You go to school. You sit through class. You come back. You do work for hours, and then you come online and do a sleep aid. I don't actually have to go online to do a sleep aid, but I do have to record to do one. I forgot I can't use the WASD keys. I have to use the arrow keys. WASD does other stuff. Man, these eels just can't get any food. Why aren't they feeding these eels? Did I make the eels hard to get to? Oh, no. No, I did not. Eels are not hard to get to. Oh, they're being fed right now. Little whiny babies. Oh my god, look how much space we have here compared to the size of exhibits that we were building. Like, watch this shit. Okay. So first up, that's not what I want. I don't really want to put any more dinosaurs down, if I'm being honest. Wait, I just iron bar for those guys, and they don't break out. What's the difference between the chain link and the iron bar? Like, no, is there any actual difference between them other than aesthetics? Chain link, iron bar, here we go. That's what we want. So we are actually going to build this curve, this little thing here. I like that actually, it's a little funky. Bam, that's an exhibit. Okay, now we just got to think about what we want to put in here. All sorts of animals in here. Again, we're going to leave some of the more fanciful ones for the other side. There's definitely some fantasy ones in here. There's actually not as many animals in here as I thought there were, right? I like how the Magnet, the polar bear, he has like a different picture. Was this like, what was this? What's the deal with this guy? What's his deal? I was just wondering why we weren't in the red yet. I guess we have to wait for next month. Once next month crosses over, we'll be fully in the red, right? Oh, there it goes, actually. In fact, we successfully did that right as I said it. Okay, I did. This is a little unprofessional, but I did just go ahead and order the Godzilla Showa era Criterion collection because I wanted it right now. I need to make sure I get that before it goes out of stock again. There we go. Perfect. Il est parfait. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to oh my, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Oh, we're going to use the cheat. I have to look it up again. I gotta look up that cheat again so I can use it. I think it involves naming one of our guys or something. I don't know. Again, I had to look it up. I'm really glad that that came back in stock though. I was worried I was never gonna have it. I want access to those Blu-rays of my favorite movies in pristine Criterion Collection quality. Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection cheats. Thank you. Money cheat. Okay, shift plus dollar at any time. Best to use at the beginning because it breaks fences. Yep, that's the one then. Okay. So we have to do this very quickly. I apologize for any keyboard noise that comes through. Okay, it's actually being very quiet, so I don't think any will come through. Just getting a ton. Look at that, look at that. We have so much. Okay, we are going to press pause. And now we're going to repair everything. Undo. I need it to do the replace. Because replace is cheaper. Okay, so the tanks are just going to get clean eventually. That's no problem. We gotta worry about the exhibits. Just like be on the lookout for any. Unfortunately, it is going to be quiet through this whole section as I try and do this. Hopefully that's okay. I wish the ambient noise didn't stop when you paused, or at least like it kept something instead of. Actually, it's not absolute quiet because you can hear birds and amphibians going. I hear them. They're up to something. They're plotting, they're scheming. Okay, there's one. And then once we're done looking to add it from this angle, we've got to do it all again from another angle. We're gonna do all the iron bars first, so we're not switching back and forth. Like the minuscule amount, we have so much more than what we have to pay for this to keep this going. Okay. Now we're gonna do the electric fence. Is that? Can't tell. There it is. Yeah. That definitely was one. I mean, not that... actually, I'm not going to worry about the ones that are empty, because those will just get fixed over time. Okay, there we go. Like, the only... What the hell? Why is that one weird? I don't know what the issue with that one was. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the ones that are just going to get fixed. And don't have to worry about it because there's no animals in there. Some of this is still a little tricky to get all the nooks and crannies. That... Oh. Some of those were really decayed. That's why we go through all this to make sure. That one's not in immediate danger. I'll let that one slide because it's going to get fixed. Bison exhibit is too big. I expected the bison to need a lot more room than they did. I could split it in half and have 2 exhibits easily. It's weird that they don't seem to need much room because as far as I know, our bison breeding programs have been pretty successful. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. One that was really, really gone. Ooh, 2. 2 that are really gone. There we go. Good thing I did this third angle because I really missed some. Okay. Oh, how did I miss that? Probably these, like all this tree and vegetation stuff, and just the right bad angles. There we go. I think that's everything. Perfect. Now we have a ton of money. Moose. Oh no. We missed something. How do we miss that? Incredible that we missed that. All right. All right, I think that's all we missed though. Wild horses. Yeah, I figured if one escaped, the other one would too. It almost looks like that lady's riding it. Where's the other one? Oh, they already got it. Looks like they're already on it, but it's so broken I need to just get it now. Anything else? Anyone else? No, I think I got everything else. What in the fuck? Where? Oh. Yeah, that's not really a great spot for visibility. Shh, a little quieter, please. Anyone else want to get froggy with it? I think everyone else is fine. The moray eels aren't happy. Why could that be? Is it because they've managed to breed themselves into oblivion? Also, it's because their tank is dirty. I'm gonna sell a couple of them and then let their tank get clean, and then they should be happy. Yeah. Yeah, they're not really gonna be. Well, a lot of the animals in this ocean, they aren't gonna be happy for a while. We're just waiting for their filters to catch up. Just not sure what to put here. I mean, we're right next to all the tanks and stuff, so maybe some Arctic aquatic kind of deal. Maybe some aquatic animals, semi-aquatic animals. Yeah, no, I understand that they're not happy. There's like a lot of not happy animals in the aquarium area. I understand that. I'm just waiting for the filter to catch up, that's all. Once the filter catches up, they'll be all happy. I promise. I like penguins. I like the idea of penguins here. I'm actually gonna put that over here I want to make this water. Okay. Too much grass, too much dirt, not enough snow, not enough salt water. Salt water specifically. So, ooh. Bam. Salt water. Bam. Salt water. Get out of here. I need to make this salt water. How much do I need to make this salt water? Don't you want ice? How much ice do you need? How little ice do you need? Too much salt, not enough snow. They asked for that. I guess they just liked that the other stuff was going away. Ugh. There. Is that what you like? Shelters. Snowy rock cave. Snowy rock cave. There you go. And some rocks. They're going to be happy later. I'm so sorry. No, that's too big. Then we can put some large rocks out here. Too many. Yeah. In fact, actually, let's get rid of that one. And I'll put a different one. There we go. Did I just hear the penguin fart? Or is that something else? They're loving these medium rocks. Whoa, they swim fast. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at them. Okay, I think that's enough. You've got enough. Too many rocks, yeah. My little guy says you got too many rocks, even though you don't think you do have too many rocks. I don't get that. Something's a little screwy with that. Okay, these are starting to clean up a bit now. I like that that's a decent sized exhibit for them too. They seem to be enjoying that, which means that we can make similar sized exhibits for the rest of this area. Man, we have a lot of room. Tanks take up so much more room than regular exhibits do. I mean, sea life just is so much larger, right? Living in the ocean, all the buoyancy allows you to get much bigger than you would on land. Let's, you know, give a little bit of pathing. A little bit of pathing in my life. A little bit of pathing in my heart. A little bit of pathing. A little bit. Okay, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up. We have 1,000 money. I do actually have to like move. I gotta shmove because we do run out of money eventually. But I think now that we know that that's an appropriate size for an exhibit, I think we can just like make exhibits, right? What? Huh? Who is screaming and why? What? Zoo rating 35. Who fucking escaped? I wish it would I've been ignoring the blank is not happy because none of it fucking matters. It won't stop telling me about it. And now I can't figure out what the fuck is loose. Part of, like, my gut tells me it's this. I don't want to rotate around the orca. No, it's not. It's not them. Oh, Apatosaurus. You're gone. Any others? Any more of you? No? Rubble of large bench. Awesome. Okay. No more of them. They do not exist anymore. Look how fast it moves. How am I supposed to keep up? How am I supposed to notice when something actually important happens? Because, like, these fuckers are just complainers. They're just whiners. They're just whining. Look, you're perfectly happy. Stop being a whiner. Whiny motherfucker. Someone's screaming. No? Just someone screaming for no reason. Great. Okay. Wait, are they not repairing the fences of the... They can't even repair the fences of the exhibits that don't have animals in them. How are they... What? How am I expected to trust them to repair the fences of the ones that do have animals? Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Actually, no, not there. Yeah, okay. We'll do this for sure, and we're for sure doing... Yeah. It's an awkward one. Actually, you know what? We are doing this. Because of the... Oh. Yeah, in that case, I think we've kind of got to do that. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm actually going to do that as well. Gonna shore that up. Yeah. I didn't want to do that. Not want that. Cool. Exhibit. And I want that. Well, there we go. There we go. Man, we're just popping out exhibits. I mean, we haven't put anything in them yet. which I think is really the hard part. Right now we're just kind of divvying up land. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how I want all of this to go even. Like I'm just kind of winging it. Divvying it up into parcels. Like I'm building a city. But you know, hopefully that'll help me figure out what I want, you know? And obviously there's a big opportunity right there. I think maybe a larger one here. This could be like polar bears. I like that idea. You know what hasn't gotten out of their cage recently? The velociraptors, or whatever the hell they are. Pretty happy about that. They've been kind to me recently. I appreciate that of them. Very kind of them to do so. Okay, there we go. Order confirmation. I've gotten my Godzilla Blu-rays. The Criterion collection of Godzilla is mine. Oh, I'm so happy. I thought I was never going to have it. I thought it was just going to be forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. No, I thought it was just going to be lost to me forever. Oh, I somehow managed to line that up exactly with the grid I've already been making. Interesting. I guess to split this into 4 pieces, considering I've already created this grid, that makes the most sense for how to do so. You know? Okay. That's exhibits. All this place has exhibits. Wait, that's exhibits, baby. That's exhibit design. Now what? Oop, almost used the WASD keys again. That would have been silly. They don't work that way. Animals, 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 animals. I like Arctic wolf here. Huh. Okay. That was a weird one. They're getting more specific. More of the same type. I kind of thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. They need a shelter. I imagine they need the icy rock cave shelter. Snow. Yeah, they're definitely gonna want snow. That makes sense to me. What else do they want though? Greystone. So let's get some greystone. Too much. Too much the greystone. Make it look natural like. Too much greystone still. Oh, not enough fresh water. I need fresh water. Hold up though. I need to put it over there. And we'll, there we go. They seem to not like that though. So let's do, they get a little bit more greystone. There we go. Rocks. They want rocks. They don't want any foliage. They just want rocks. Put it in. I always like putting one in the water because it's a place you can put it. That saves you some room on land. Okay. Siberian tigers are not happy. Time to sell. Are the penguins breeding already? Damn, dog. Horny ass penguins. Just gotta like sell off a ton of tigers every so often. Oh, the eels are not happy still. They might be too many now. There we go. They're still not clean. Oh, maybe they'll be clean soon because the tuna just got clean. Okay. Wait, marine specialist is having trouble getting to the eels? Why? I see one in there already, like fine. There's one that's in there just fine. What's the issue? I mean, I guess I can move it. I'll move it there. Is that easier? Just like a bunch of empty dinosaur cages over there. Incredible. Okay. Yeah, I think polar bears. Who is Magnus the polar bear? Or Magnet? What? Who is that? Why can Magnet be boy or girl? Have some regular polar bears. Can Magnet live amongst them? Looks like it can. Too much dirt. Too much snow. Or not enough snow. There we go. Still not enough. Let's get salty. Could you get off this piece of land? This little strip of land? Get off this little strip of land. You hate grass. Get off of it. I hate the grass, but I must stand on it. I have to. Oh. If I don't stand on the grass, where will it go? Oh, now I'm going to play on the grass. Oh, I'm done playing. Yes. that grass is ass. Too much salt, not enough snow. We can fix that. Absolutely, we can fix that. Best believe. Shelters. Hold up. What you guys need? You both like that? Both like that shit? How about you have 2 of them? More shelters than necessary. There's 4 of you in here. Nah, there will be more. There will be more. Future proofing. You motherfucking Arctic creatures love them some fucking rocks. There we go. Yeah, we probably have... What does Magnet feel? How does Magnet feel about all this? Sure. About the same, it seems. We have 2 Magnet the polar bears in there, just so you know. Just so you're aware. Alright, it's reindeer time. We probably need 2 of each. More animals of the same type? Are you kidding me? Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna do this. Cool, there we go. Now they just give them this big exhibit, this double exhibit. Give these fuckers a double wide. You said you want more. What in the hell? What do you want from me? Oh, it's because of the shelters? Let's deal with the foliage first, though. We need graystone. I think graystone is probably more important even than snow. Get out of here. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Man, those penguins are making some horrible noises. It reminds me of the noises that Rodan makes in the GameCube game Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. You got this like weird little Rodan sound that's kind of what Rodan sounds like. But it's like a little short burst for quick attack stuff. Not enough grass. They want grass? They want some amount of grass? Sure. Alright. Got it. Too much graystone. Not enough snow. They want more snow. There we go. How's that for ya? Right, foliage and shelters. Let's get the shelters first. I imagine they don't want the cave. Probably want the stable, the large stable. And there's enough of them, we probably need 2. Alright, now. The holiday tree. I don't know if I have that. I missed out on the Christmas Day stuff, right? I don't think I recorded on that day. I don't have that. Yeah. I don't have that shit. That's unfortunate. Checking to make sure it isn't in here. I don't think it is though. No, it definitely is not. In here? This is where the pumpkin is, right? The great pumpkin. Charlie Brown. Wait, where is the ability? We don't have the ability to buy them anymore. So yeah, we're just kind of fucked on that front. We can't have their favorite foliage. We can just have their second favorite, and we couldn't get that until Christmas time. We'd have to wait like a year. Man, old school games, huh? They really did you like that. Oop. Rocks. Since this is not the favorite, they're gonna be like shitty about it. Okay. Hold up. No, that's too much. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so they're actually going to be a lot more picky because we can't have their favorite tree. And now we have like a bunch of these, although some of these might need to be combined into doubles in order to fit animals like that. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and combine this one into a double, because this is like a really fucking tiny exhibit. Both of those were really tiny. I thought I saw the witch just now, but there appears to be a ladybug climbing on my computer monitor. What an asshole. It's gone now. I hate these things. Get them out of here. These aren't like the good ladybugs. These are an invasive species. They need to go. They need to be gone. Leave this place and never return. Oh, right. We don't have any zookeepers over here. Yeah, we do. A ridiculous amount, in fact. I think I want to go do some, I want to do some mountain stuff over here. Why are they all going that way? I guess there is one guy coming over here to the reindeer. I'm going to assign you to those ones. Win. You don't have any assignments. Now you do. Take care of the reindeer. I think I might combine these as well. This one right in particular is looking very small. Although I think they probably are about the same size, honestly. But honestly, I just kind of like the breaking up the grid structure a little bit like that. I think it's working. Like, aesthetically. Cool. It is not inaccessible, thank you very much. Okay. How much room do pandas need? I think I'm gonna go the black bears and the panda bears. They have so much room now. I just realized I shouldn't have put all these at the same time. Coniferous forest. Oh my god, the reindeer are giving birth already. Hold up, what do you want? I need to like grass, dirt, graystone, and snow. Okay, you want graystone and snow. Okay. Too much grass, too much graystone, too much snow, not enough coniferous forest floor. Didn't notice that. There we go. Okay, they're like, oh, almost happy. Let's get these pandas. Too much grass, not enough coniferous forest floor, not enough snow, not enough graystone. By the power of graystone, I have the power. Oop, that's too much. Snow. Are they in like a snowy mountain region? Best dolphin show. Cool. I mean, I know it is the best. I've got like a weird setup here where I've got my left hand on the arrow keys, which is just like really awkward, and then my right hand on the mouse. Too much snow, not enough grass. Wait, they want grass? Too much graystone, too much snow. Oh, you are so fucking picky. I'm going to kill you. I mean, they are pandas. World's pickiest motherfuckers. Well, therein lies the key, huh? Too much snow. More rocks, cliffs or hills, not enough shelters. Okay, I'll deal with that later. I gotta get back to these bears over here. Too much snow, not enough gray. Okay. Greystone. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now they need like cliffs and shit. So both of them want that. Ooh, let's make it a little smaller. Hold up. Actually, before we do that, we just, there you go. one, you each get one for now. But then we actually need to focus up. Zookeeper 17. You are now assigned to the bears. I'll name you Christopher Walken. Bears. Yeah, the food man is coming. The food man cometh. Himalayan pine tree is what they want. Himalayan. Himasitten. Alright. Remember when that was like a big thing? They were talking about Himalayan cats. Like a specific Himalayan cat breed, I believe. People love that. You need a shelter, so let me get that shelter in before I run out of room. Panda rock cave. Perfect. And you just want a regular rock cave. You don't have special needs. Okay, back to the foliage. Oh, there goes foliage. Too much. Go. Rocks. Okay. There's someone giving you food. I know there is. Food. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we do... Ah! You have to be really careful with, because the hills just fuck up so much. Look how wide an area the hills fuck up. How? I mean, it's because of all the goddamn trees. Hold up, that didn't fuck up anything over on that side, did it? God. No, it didn't. Are you happy now? Where are you? I can't even see you. All these goddamn trees. More. How are you at 97% suitability and you're still begging for more? What is this one? Level hills and valleys. No, that's just gonna cause a chain reaction. Okay. Bengal tigers, huh? Okay. Every single Bengal tiger is going, hey, I hate you. Right now. So let's go sell off a bunch of them. Are there any white Bengal tigers left? Are they all dead? I think every single white Bengal tiger is dead again. I don't know what happens with that. Oh. Running out of elephants too. Okay. Wait, no we're not. Where is that? Just not on my list. Awesome. Maybe we should just do terrain shit. Before we do anything else? More? Even more? Jesus. Greedy bastards. That. There we go. Perfect. Foliage. What do you want, Panda Man? Bamboo. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it just makes it really hard to place it though, doesn't it? Boing, 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 boing. Just like having to get it in the corners. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Because we also need to put some rocks in. Good luck with that, chuckle fuck. Right there. There we go. Perfect. Oop. There we go. That's all we need. The pandas are happy. And truly, what's not to love about their exhibit? This is going to be a little dinky one right here. I don't know what to put, but something small. Very small. That doesn't require a huge pack. Which might not exist. Yeah, anteater. And it's not exactly themed to the rest of it, but that's okay. That's a strange sound for an anteater to make. It's like you're gonna do a little. You want some dirt, motherfucking dirt. Too much dirt. Hold up, let me get a different angle on this. There we go. Much better. Not enough rainforest floor. They need too much grass, too much dirt, too much grass, too much dirt. Ooh. Too much grass, too much. Nothing else. Just the grass. Oh, that's too much. Shelters. I don't know what kind of shelter you want. You want an ulmo tree. Just a... What kind of shelter would be good for you? They don't have hooves, right? They're like clawed beasts. Not for them. They wouldn't want this. No. Nor would they want this. No. Oh wait. Anteater. There we go. A burrow. It's a large burrow too. Perfect. There we go. And then the large ulmo tree. They actually don't want any rocks. I think they could have a few though, and it might make it better for them. Ulmo. Oop, too many. Oh, they just don't want any rocks at all. No rocks for me, please. Huh. Okay, well, we're halfway through the most recent influx of cash, and we've managed to do quite a bit. Look at all this. It's perfect. It's so nice. Oh my god, I'm so happy with this. How's our visitor numbers doing? I'm sure they took a big dip. Yeah, having the Apatosaurus escape will do that to you. Oh my god, we were doing so well. Looks like we're climbing back up though. Kinda. Not particularly well. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We've got 2 more exhibits right here, and then it's the other side of the zoo. Which I don't think needs to be all zoo either. I'm actually thinking that might be the reality of the situation. I think Komodo dragons could go here, right? People love llamas. Arctic wolf unhappy. Oh, did they breed? More cliffs. Something like that. Ooh. More at the same time, are you sure? Shelters. Shelters take up a lot of space. Yeah, that's the space I have for it. Oh yeah, let's do this. Why is the tigers having issues? Oh man, I hate the AI. I hate the thing what makes the guys do their stuff. It's so poorly made. It's just limitations of the era, you know. Yeah. More animals of the same type, huh? Are you sure? Not enough fresh water. It's right there on the little perch. Ooh. Holy shit. Pandas! The panda money's coming in. Oh my god, the panda money was crazy. It's pandemonium. Okay, I'll shut up. Oh, the wolves are so annoying. Oh. I'm gonna have to throw a shoe at them. Too many. Okay. It says well suited for llamas, but the llamas do not seem to be enjoying it that much. Whatever. Yeah, the wolves are not having a good time of it. I might have to expand their exhibit just a little bit. Yeah, I think I've got to. Tempted to bring it on that side too. Ugh, this is gonna be tricky. What? I said no. Oh, I guess it deleted everything else? Perfect then. Where am I? There I go. Perfect. Okay. I'm still selected on the llama. Don't mind me just fucking up. Okay. Is that better for you? Oh yeah, they would do need more shelters if they're gonna live like this. And they have to, because I cannot just be selling animals constantly to keep them happy. Snow. They want more snow. They would like more snow. Greystone. How? Okay, but it says it's not big enough, but it's bigger enough to make them happy at least. So we'll take that. Lion 21, huh? Lion 21 doesn't like his exhibit. Well, how about there be less lions? I think perhaps there can be fewer lions. Sold a few too many male lions, I think. Okay. And yes, Komodo dragons. What do you need? Sand. Right, they do live in like a an island area, right? Yeah, they live in Indonesia, like Southeast Asia area. Okay, so they need a little bit of sand in the sun, a little bit of sand all night long, a little bit of sand. Okay, now we can go. Not enough fresh water now. What else do I need? Greystone. It's a very diverse environment that they want. Too much greystone. Rainforest floor. I got you. Alright. Wait, did I need a shelter? No. You want a mangrove. I love the mangroves. They're so cool. Oh, I made the same mistake again. I thought they could be placed on water. I made that same mistake with the Bengals. Like, I can put it in the water. No. No, you can't. I don't know where you got that idea from. Too much. There we go. A perfect exhibit. Perfect. Okay, Mr. Zookeeper. Take care of these two. And this one as well, because I don't think anyone's assigned to that one. The chimpanzees, too many chimpanzees maybe? I scroll past them. There's a ton of chimpanzees, none of them are on my list. I have to just like select them. What is causing them to not show up on my list of animals? I literally don't understand. There we go. Well, the mainland is all exhibited. There's all sorts of exhibits going on. The beluga whales have been very prosperous, huh? I saw the shadow of the plane in the water of the dolphin. And then the shadow disappeared. Is there only one dolphin? What happened? Literally all the rest of the dolphins died? Okay. Gender. Give me a dolphin. There you go. I didn't think that would ever be an issue. Kinda looks like the sea otter is alone too. Oh, you make terrible noises. Okay. Like there's tons of orca. There's tons of everything else. Yeah, there's just 2 dolphins and 2 sea otters. They just like stopped breeding at some point and died out. Now we have this whole little island over here. We might not make it to 4 hours. Might be more like 3 or 3.5. We'll see. I kind of have to ignore all the things that say can't find any food, even though I probably shouldn't ignore that. Okay, I think what we should do first is make like... I need to see them. I want to have there be like a little plaza here. Some good old-fashioned bullshit to buy. Yeah. Make that. Like just fill all this with our concrete path. We need to fill it further back than that. This is an awkward one to do. We can't see anything anymore, but it works. There we go. There's our little plaza. Let's get a family restroom in the back here. We also need some trash cans. Cool. There's like a big area here we could put something to. Trying to think of what would be the best to put there. Not really the restaurants. The restaurants all compete with each other. Frozen yogurt seems good though. It's not really a restaurant, but a dessert place. Maybe that. Yeah. I like that. Cool. Oh, I can hold up. Let me add more picnic table over there too. There we go. Now people are just coming over here. There's like not even anything over here to see yet, and they're just coming over because of all the crap. And the pathing. I guess there is a large concentration of pathing over here now. She's like coming back like, what? There's nothing over here. Why would I even come over here? Why did I? Is anyone even looking at all this crap? Oh my god, that reindeer is flying. These are flying reindeer. There's still a lot of people at the... Well, okay, never mind. There were a lot of people, I guess. There's like some over here, but they're mostly here to see the orcas and the dolphins, I guess. Granted, we just don't have as many people as we used to because of those incidents. We're slowly building back up. Takes a lot faster to lose them than it takes to get them back. Okay. So over here, I think we basically have to continue using the electric fencing just in case, because these guys are a little bit more unpredictable than regular animals, but not quite as bad as dinosaurs are. Oh, we missed out on manatees. Okay, whatever. I mean, I don't think we have enough fantasy animals to really fill out this entire area, like I said. But, you know what? That's a-okay. But that's alright with me. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little oddly shaped. But you'll see why in a second here. Because I think this is going to be our first one. And it's going to be... 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 It's going to be the Loch Ness Monster. Now these ones actually are treated as dinosaurs. I know we have scientists, I just don't feel like getting them and bringing them over here. Doesn't tell you until they hatch. Forgot. Now the Loch Ness Monster is actually a freshwater animal. And it likes the water lily. It needs a lot of fresh water too, so let's just go ahead and... I think that needs at least that much. Probably more. But yeah, I've never seen the Loch Ness Monster break out of its habitat. And I don't think it's going to start now. But I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I could be dead wrong. There we go. Now that's surrounded by pathing. Oh, it was the pathing. Again, we have to just ignore all these can't find food things because they're usually bullshit. It's insane, right? That's so loud. I think like over here we can have some. Ooh, what the hell? What's going on? I can't. It's broken. What? My down key isn't doing anything. There we go. I was like, my down key just isn't doing anything. It's just going up again. It's going even more up. I think we can get some of the Ice Age creatures up here. I don't think the Ice Age creatures will make that much of a big deal. And in and amongst them, we can have some more of the fantasy creatures. Because we do have Bigfoot and Yeti. I want to put the Bigfoot, but the Bigfoot and the Yeti don't like to be seen by visitors, by guests. So you have to put them like pretty far back and give them space. The exhibit is well suited for a Loch Ness monster. That cannot be true. There we go. It's like, that is not true. Absolutely not. Okay. Still not enough fresh water, huh? Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Sand. That's it. Too much sand. Too much grass. Brownstone. Too much grass. Where's the grass? I don't remember there being any grass. I think we got rid of all the grass, didn't we? Oh, there it is. Oopsie. Just missed some. Alright. It says, now it just says they want rocks, but I know they want water lilies too. Oop, too many. Trying to quietly mimic the very loud noises they're making. I want some motherfucking rocks. How many rocks are in the Loch Ness, huh? Is it a particularly rocky place? Yeah. We got ourselves some Loch Ness monsters. Isn't that neat? I think that's pretty neat. Very noisy. Noisy little creatures. Oh, it's doing the same. It's doing the thing again. Why? What is going on? Why is that happening? I've never seen that before. Not happy. Too much poop. That's a lot of magnet. It makes them sad. But unfortunately for them, it is necessary. Also, yeah, get cleaning. Chuck Frizzell. Clean, clean, clean. Yeah, I'm just not sure. We don't have enough room, right? Like right here, that's not an exhibit, but it's not really anything else either. I mean, I guess it could be a small exhibit. Sure. Yeah, we can just make like a small exhibit. Oh. Hold up. If I go over to the Bengal tigers, it's just zapping me between the three or the many. I didn't even bother replacing the white Bengal tigers. I just realized. These guys are a pain in the ass to deal with as is. I don't need more. Look how many of them there are. And they're sad that I'm taking more away. Get real. Get fucking real. I don't really know what's going in here. This is sort of just like the other place where I was just kind of testing out stuff. I think I want that to be a double wide. So something like that. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, I didn't even realize we had managed to do that. That's annoying. Yeah. Ain't no animals to escape. Oh, they sound like Gorgo. If you've ever watched the monster movie Gorgo, it's like a British version of Godzilla, well, Irish. I actually don't know where it was made. It takes place in Ireland, and then they go to London. I think they end up in London where they do. It's kind of like Godzilla, and it's kind of like King Kong. Did I see? Hold up. Did I see someone escaped? I thought I saw someone escaped. I guess not. I could have sworn I saw someone escaped. Okay. I'm just like, oh, did they escape? Oh, they seem to be chilling. I was like, there's so many beluga whales in there. Are they okay? They're chilling. They're big chilling. Oh. This is a very annoying glitch I'm having. I don't know what's causing it. That seems to fix it. Okay, so I think we're gonna need to make bigger exhibits like this over here. Because these guys need a lot of room. We don't need no education. No, we don't need the wall there. We're just gonna have all these bump up against that wall in the back. I think it has to do specifically with that wall. I keep getting too close to that wall and then it doesn't want to leave. Hey Santa. Hey Santa, could you give me a Christmas tree that I could use, please? So I could make your little guys happy? Your little reindeer over here happy? How are they feeling, by the way? Normal. They're not even reacting. Oh, Okay. Emperor Penguin 1. Does that mean I need more Emperor Penguins? No, they did breed. Okay. There's more of thems. I didn't check the genders on them, but that means they're probably fine. I want another picnic table. Right there. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we do need to path this out real quick. That'll help us figure out what we're doing next. Or is this like setup we're making? I do want to double her up. We kind of got a got a bit of a something like that. Kind of a wacky little exhibit. Perfect. That's really neat. I like that one. So this one is, I think, gonna be, I'm gonna put that there. This is gonna be the giant armadillos, I think. Now you are gonna have to bear with me on this. Oh wait, it's a giant tortoise. Sorry, not a giant armadillo. I don't know why it's Australia. I don't know anything about this, but I don't think this is true. Okay. What was that sound? Oh, the putt-putt. I do believe that's what that is. Awesome. Oh, or that's the putt-putt sounds. Okay. Oh, I was worried I got stuck there. There's like some neat stuff we could do here. We could kind of make this area a boardwalk if we wanted to. Again, using the WASD keys. I kind of like that actually. This is a boardwalk now. I might have picked too big an area to do a boardwalk. It's not exactly a boardwalk anyways because it doesn't have any boards, you know. But I will do this much. I think that's cool. And I will actually do this as well. Yeah, that looks neat. And I'm actually gonna ow. Yeah, that looks good. Hold up. Ow. Bam. That's it. That's the sauce. Do. And it's gonna be full of little places. Little individual places. Stuff. Yeah. That's the good stuff. Look at that. That's fancy. I don't want that. Get some benches that face the sea. Or river, I guess. Yeah, that's another reason why it's not a boardwalk, it's a river. Some picnic tables. Hey, boo boo, look at them picnic tables. I'm sure we'll find some good picnic baskets there. Yeah. Yeah. Just some fucking cultural appropriation statues over here. How about that? Yeah, we've got everything. We've got every kind of cultural appropriation you could possibly want. Just hanging out on this little pseudo boardwalk. Oh, these guys, they're awake. They're open for business. Okay, fresh water first. Get out of the grass. Get into the water. Okay, they don't need any more. Too much, in fact. Gray stone. Okay, snow. Wait, did I just sell one? No, I did not. Where are they? Not enough snow. Too much gray stone. Oh, there it is. Did I just sell it? It felt like I just sold it. Foliage. What foliage do you like? The Arctic grass. I remember that one. I've done these guys several times. Undo that. They asked for it. Okay. That's the specific amount that they want. Too much. Too much. Much too much. No, they specifically said they wanted that much. Okay. Of the foliage. Damn it. Knocked over my water again. I'm so good at doing that. I need to keep it open because the noise it makes when it opens is so loud, but then I just keep knocking it down. Yeah, I also can't have it on my desk either because if it's on my desk, it makes a terrible noise when I put it down because it's metal on the bottom on this wooden table that the microphone is connected to. So it just makes a hideous sound. So, yeah, my carpet's wet again. It is what it is. Don't worry, I'll clean that up in a little bit. Right now I'm just doing a little bit of damage control and then back to the video. And I think this is gonna be, oop, missed one. Like that, and it's gonna go, I think it's gonna go further. It's gonna be a big one. I think that's gonna be woolly mammoth. That's gonna be woolly mammoth, I think. Manta ray doesn't like his exhibit. They've been breeding pretty quickly too. Bam. There we go. And then we do some pathing. I could have sworn those guys were sloths though. They look a lot more like armored sloths than tortoises. The giant sloths, or not sloths, I mean armadillos. Like a lot more like giant armadillos than tortoises. Oh, that kind of brings us back to where we were, huh? Well, it's okay if it's in service of that, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Yeah, again, don't need to do that. There we go. Yeah. Just make that a bigger area. I think we're gonna double wide that. Bam. Now I just need to do concrete. Concrete, baby. Look at that. Beautiful. Arctic Wolf's not happy. Color me surprised. You asked for this. I'm just gonna remind you, you asked for this. I don't know what's going there. I think these two are gonna be our Bigfoot and Yeti. So maybe... Oh, you know what? This might be our mammoth actually, because that's a much larger space than any other exhibit. These guys make some terrible noises. Do they need a shelter? Doesn't seem so. What they do need is a bunch of different terrain. Too much brown, too much gray, that's okay. I got lots of snow coming your way. A pretty snowy island that we've made. Pretty sure they don't need any grass at all, so. Okay, they need more gray stone. Okay, perfect. More foliage. Arctic grass. They just love that Arctic grass. I think Arctic grass might be the only... Oh, no, there's actually the Arctic birch tree as well. Oh, too much. There we go. And then rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. We're getting close then. Cool. That's them. You know what time it is now. Woolly mammoth time, baby. They kind of want the same shit. kind of just the same dealio. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Yeah. There we go. Too much snow, not enough gray stone, not enough brown stone, not enough fresh water. Can have a little freshwater corner. We love to have a little freshwater corner. They need the Ice Age cave. I think they're the only ones. Other Ice Age mammals. I think they're the only ones though. Ooh. A sudden onset headache. It's like not really a headache, just like bam, suddenly just pain. Like on a migraine spot. On a temple, I mean. Not a migraine spot. It's not a thing. The Siberian tigers are having conniptions. Hey, by the way, we need a scientist over here. Are they breaking the trees I am putting down? You pieces of shit. They're so annoying. I'm gonna put all the trees in this water over here. Or, not trees. Rocks over. So you don't break them. Yeah, I imagine they don't like rubble, do they? Maybe they should stop making it then. They don't like the rubble. There's an easy fix. They didn't even ask for the trees. I just gave them to them because they said they liked them. And they kept going, I'm happy. I'm happy about this. But no, they keep breaking them instead. Okay, so the mammoths might be a problem. If the mammoths are breaking trees like that willy-nilly, they might be a problem for escaping like the dinosaurs are. Which I'm not happy about in the slightest. Not pleased, not pleased. Okay, we gotta go deal with the Siberian tigers. They need to be sold. Look at how high in number they've gotten. They're almost to 100. Okay, there we go. We're running out of money, by the way, in case you were wondering. Oh, I got stuck again. How much are we losing every month? We are getting visitors back at least. About 100,000 a month seems reasonable. Employee wages aren't actually that high, all things considered. They could be a lot worse. Okay, I think Bigfoot here, Yeti here. I guess let's do that, huh? They're very loud. They want the snowy cave. Cliffs and hills. Oop. More cliffs and hills. Oop. Too much. Have to do that shit. Okay, more. They want more. Yeti doesn't like its exhibit. That's crazy. Maybe because it's a picky asshole. Whoa, no, no, no. What the fuck? That just undid everything. Seems like they're kind of digging it now. Okay. Snow. They want snow. Lots of snow. I don't know if that's what they all wanted. Okay, Greystone. They also want Greystone. But not that much Greystone, apparently. Sand. Not enough Greystone. Also, they're hungry. Feed them. Hey, guess what? Well, such as it is. Rocks. Boing, boing, boing. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Undo that. How many more rocks do you want? That. Not anymore. Yay, they're happy. Well, they will be happy. They will be happy. I don't care what you say. They will be happy. We are so close to running out of money. I don't want to do the thing again, but we have to probably, because we do not have enough money to finish the zoo as is. The reason I don't want to do it though is because I don't want to have to check the entire zoo for breaking stuff. It's just so much stuff to check now. even more stuff than it was before, and I missed so much last time. But if I don't do it, we are going to lose every money that we have. And also, we probably won't be able to finish the Bigfoot exhibit. Like, we'll run out of money before we finish it. Yeah, especially look at that. We just lost, you know, $40,000, which we're going to do every month. I will say we're so close. I think if we do one more, that should be the last one we need to do. What a cool zoo. What the fuck? I mean, if you're cool with it, I guess. Look at this shit. All of Zoo Tycoon. How's our attendance? It dipped for a bit. I wonder why that was. Nothing escaped. Is it because the Yetis weren't happy? That might have been it. They just like, everyone was like, hey, they're not treating their animals properly for a bit. I guess let's start like making sense of all this as well. I don't know what else we're putting in though, right? Like once we get over here, what are we doing with that? I mean, we only have so many fantasy animals, right? Fantasy animals and Ice Age stuff. We should be running out of them soon. Like two, you know, the Bigfoot here, Sabertooth there. That's it. I mean, there's still like, I guess there's Macronia. Oh, there's the giant ground sloth too. Those are probably good, like right here and here, and then Bigfoot there. No clue what's going on in here. It's gonna go in there. I don't know. I wish we had a couple more cryptids. Maybe the Ogopogo, right? Danger Ogopogo. This is Danger Island. Perfect. And you might be thinking, like, isn't Ogopogo like redundant with Loch Ness Monster? They have Yetis and Bigfoots. I don't think redundancy is an issue here. Another fucking rubble. Let me get that out of there. They've done less of that now. I think they're settling in to the point where they will stop doing that, hopefully. And also just removing all the trees that are in their way. Like I think it's literally getting caught on this. What the fuck? There we go. So weird. Yeah, this space is like weirdly big to have like one exhibit here, and weirdly small to have two exhibits, you know? Or maybe we have some beachfront or, you know, some boardwalk here as well. We do that. How about that? What about this shit? Yeah. I'm kind of digging that. This is vibes right here. No, give me back my benches. just like engaging in the natural beauty of the world in addition to the wonders of the zoo, you know? I dig that. I dig that hard. I don't know. We'll figure something out to put over here. There's some like weird things we could unlock with cheat codes. Maybe that would be good. Yeah, like if I go, okay, yeah. I think that's the wave. Because if I name this one after one of my favorite movies, Xanadu, then we get access to a new adopt in here somewhere. According to this webbed site. There it is, the unicorn. How about that? How about that shit? How about motherfucking unicorns? Whoa, what the fuck? Why do the male ones look like that? What the hell? Also, I should not have done this, by the way. I should have waited until we did the money thing. Dirt. Deciduous forest. Okay, not enough grass. They want some regular old motherfucking grass. They want some deciduous forest. More of it, please. Too much grass? Don't mind. I do. Okay. Shelters. This should be an easy one. Just need a large stable. What? Huh? What do you need? Is there like a fantasy unicorn shelter that I need? No, they're not giraffes after all. That does make sense. Is it the lean-to? Okay, it's the lean-to. I guess they're smaller than horses? What foliage do you need? Japanese maple. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. I guess it's the weird, the fairy, the most fairy-like tree. Okay, undo. Rocks. We need rocks. They come from the deciduous forest. So... Oh. God damn it. Need to get to that rock. They don't want that rock. Oh my god, I cannot see it from any angle. I guess that rock's just there forever. Hold up, if I do that... No. That should have gotten rid of it, maybe? Hold up. Oh. I had gotten it, I guess. Oh. Undo. Okay, they just didn't do the noise because they can't, because I'm deleting multiple things at the same time. But bringing it back made the noise come back. Okay, so yeah, we got unicorns now. Okay, we are running low on money, that is true. Which means it is time. Okay, hope you can't hear it too much. We're going as fast as we can, because this is... Yeah, this is gonna be... Yeah, I think that's all we need. Okay. And that's all we can do, because we just had a moose escape. Okie dokie. The moose are the first ones out. That's fucked up. Why the moose gotta do me like that? Yeah, we gotta find all the broken fences, wide open spaces. They're just kind of randomly strewn about. But don't think we don't know how to weed them out. Yeah, and all our fish tanks look like shit now. The moose can't swim? I'm pretty sure moose can swim. I'm pretty sure moose can swim. Moose? Dems can swims. Mooskas? Mooskas swims in... Oh god. There we go. That's one of the more important ones. That one doesn't need anything. Unicorn going to gore someone if it gets out? That seems likely to me, TBH. Okay. I don't really need to fix any of the ones that don't have animals in them currently. God, there's so much shit we need to check. We hit it so many times. Because we need so much money. But that should be the last time we have to do that. Okay, that's all I need to do for those. Komodo dragon, that would be a bad one to let out. Komodo dragons have bacteria in the back of their mouth that is extremely deadly. Isn't that neat how they work together with bacteria to kill their prey? Codependent evolution, baby. Oh yeah, the pandas will get out. Don't want that to happen. They might not fuck. We did get a shit ton of money when those pandas fucked, by the way. In case you were wondering. I don't know. I don't even remember. It was like, I think we got 50,000 and then 100,000 as well. It was so much. Okay, now we gotta take a look for another angle. Yeah. Get the stuff we couldn't really see very well. Yeah. Ooh, this one's being difficult. Had to do that, I guess. So weird how you can basically make like double exhibits with the fencing. you can end up like just having the fencing wrap around twice. Might be what we need to do with the dinosaurs. That's kind of a funny idea. I'm actually genuinely considering it too. It might work. Okay, I think we're all good over here. Now let's look. Don't need to worry about that. They're gonna fix that. All the tanks are nasty now and everyone's gonna be happy over there, but that's okay. It's temporary. Okay. Those pandas. Okay. I think we're good. Let me try. Oh, what? Huh? You see that? What's going on here, buddy? Huh. Oop, there we go. There's one I missed. I don't know if we gotta try every angle, but we at least had to try 3 angles, you know? I think 3 angles is probably good enough. Oh, the otter habitat. Okay. Find me. Ooh, hello. Oh, llamas are vicious. We don't want them getting out at all. Vicious little bastards. Okay. I think everything that matters, everything that has an animal in it, is now secure. Sorry about that. What? What did I miss? Oh god, I missed a lot. Siberian tiger. And the Mexican wolf? Where? There. There it is. Okay. Put you back in. Oh. There's another one right there too. How did I miss that? These two right next to each other. I think it was the Mexican gray wolves or the other one I just saw. Or maybe not. Nope, there it is. Just right next to each other. I completely missed them. Where's the wolf of Wall Street? Where's my Mexican gray wolves? Where are they? I don't see any that are out. Okay, let's just try. Oh, there's another one. Okay. I always miss one. We good now? Looks like we're good. Cool. Lion 20 has given birth. What an insane sentence. What? I checked the panda over and over again. How did we miss anything? Oh my god. completely covered up. And on all sides, completely obscured. There we go. Okay. Are we done now? Can I play the game again? Hee, this is what you get for cheating. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck, my dude. It was worth it. Absolutely 100% worth it. Because this game can be a little bit bullshit. In fact, the game actively prevents me from reaching this height without having to go in and change the settings. Yeah, so everything's going to be unhappy for a little bit. And we're just going to have to deal with that. Awful. Terrible noises. Terrible noises. There's no. Oh my god. I even missed this one right here. Hopefully, as I do all this, the cliffs and hills, the maintenance crew will fix everything else. Wait, they don't want more? There we go. They want a little bit of fresh water. That makes sense. You know, like a river. Bigfoots love to be near rivers. Greystone, coniferous floor. Hold up. Give me the bigger one. Give me the greystone. Free rust. Oh, I think I've done this bit before. Too much greystone, not enough coniferous floor, too much grass, but not a whole lot too much more grass. Coniferous floor. Like that. Kind of dealer's choice on how I get more coniferous floor in here. Okay. Sure. Foliage, kind of, again, dealer's choice. What's your, like, environment? Coniferous forest? Yeah, that makes sense. This feels like a... Oop. Oh. More rocks. Now we do have some coniferous forest rocks. Boing, 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 boing. Boing. Oop, too many. Hold up. What's this over here? Make that greystone. Hungry and can't find food, huh? Now they did get sad about that. I'm gonna put in... There we go. That should be good. It's not perfect, but they seem to enjoy it. I don't know what they want more, but they're not going to tell me, so who cares? Okay. Oh. We're so close to finishing. Oh, those fish are gonna be happy soon. I guarantee. I am telling you, those fish are gonna be happy soon. What the hell? The fuck kind of sound is that? More animals of the same type. Then you gotta have a herd, I guess. Hey, you're the ones that wanted more. They want some snow. They want some brownstone. Not enough dirt. Want some dirt. It's too much dirt. Too much dirt. Give you a watering hole. Not enough grass. Not enough shelter. Okay, shelter. What kind of shelter that they need? They're Ice Age animals. Okay. If you say so. Kind of foliage. Monkey puzzle. Ah, the monkey puzzle tree. This guy is a little funny little guy. Gold mammoth for exhibiting all 4 Ice Age animals in your zoo. I did not yet. I'm missing some. Maybe those ones were added later. Or something. I don't know. Well, or maybe these are the ones that are scientist based and that's why. I don't know. I'm missing the saber-toothed tiger though, right? So I don't know why that's. I got that. Okay. And the giant ground sloth, which we're about to place in here. Brr. Brr. They're like, they're over here beatboxing, just doing dubstep. Okay, they do want the brownstone. Not enough grass, not enough snow. Damn. Oh, look at him. He's standing on the legs. Standing on 2 legs. Perfect. Oh my god, you're so picky. You're so fucking picky. Too much sand, too much snow, too much everything. Not enough grass. What? Sand. There we go. Finally got rid of the sand. Too much grass, not enough fresh water. Well, there you go. Shelter. You need a shelter. There's your Ice Age cave. Foliage. Wait, what foliage do you like? The monkey puzzle tree. That's probably why I know the monkey puzzle tree. Because I like putting the ground sloths in. I ain't never touched these old horses. You're just old horses. Rocks. Oop. There we go. Well suited. Yeah, I kind of gave the saber-toothed tigers a shitty deal here. I guess this area's not too small, but it's a little small. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? They are the smallest of the Ice Age animals, weirdly enough. Oh, but they need more. You're so annoying. Oh my god. Too much brownstone, not enough greystone, not enough snow. There we go. More gray, more gray, more. Very little snow, a lot of gray. Too much snow. Too much gray. Too much sand. Where's the sand? There it is. Too much gray stone, not enough brownstone. Oh, I thought they wanted me to get rid of all the brownstone. Oh, there. There's a little bit of brownstone. Cliffs or hills? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. You do want the Ice Age cave though. Sure, that's what they want. What do they like? What do they like? Arctic bush. You got it, baby. Undo that. There we go. Too many. Oh. There we go. Okie dokie. They're good to go. Yes, all the sea animals are not happy because they're in dirty little tanks that are slowly being cleaned. Oh my god, the orcas? There are so many orcas. Are you guys like... Yeah, I'm gonna sell a couple of you because that cannot be good. So many. I think I also saw a whole bunch of tigers being upset. I don't know which kind. So I'm just gonna sell... I think Bengal tigers are probably the one. That's what my intuition is telling me. Intuition was wrong. Siberian tiger. No, looks like they're there we go. Okay. We're so close to done. Like we've filled out all this area now. Nobody's using any of it. That's awesome. I love that. So now it's just a matter of this area here. Dividing this into exhibits. I'm just gonna continue using the electric fence. Just, I don't know what I'm doing here yet, so the safe option. You like, yeah, like that. And then we can like set up like 2 more. Okay. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Hold up, let me, there we go. Exhibit 70. I mean, we've deleted a lot of exhibits, so it's not actually how many we have, but all right. Okay, so now they're all pathed to. We actually are gonna make it to 4 hours, I think, because still gotta make these exhibits, and we gotta wait for the tanks to clean before we're officially done. I think that's only fair. I feel like I haven't really gotten enough of the popular animals, right? I think this big one here. We've got African elephants. Indian elephants are cool too, though. Hippo, giraffe, zebra. Hippo, giraffe, zebra. And a cheetah. I do love a cheetah. Okay, I think giraffes are gonna need this space, the biggest one. Okay. So first they're gonna need a large giraffe shelter. They're gonna need some savanna. I like how savanna is one of the first ones you can, like, one of the first ones on there. Yeah, I'm just creating a palette here. Too much savanna, not enough dirt, not enough sand. Okay, so a little bit of sand. Too much sand. Okay. And a little bit of dirt. There we go. That's how much dirt you want. Oh. There. Still too much sand. You know, that's fair. It is coarse and rough and gets everywhere, but duh. Okay. Umbrella thorn acacia tree. There it is. Oh wow, you want a lot of it. I mean, I guess you do eat off of it, but I didn't expect you to want this much. I feel like that's more than there usually is. I mean, there's a lot more than you would think, just based on our preconceived notions of what, you know, a savanna looks like. Because it doesn't look like, it's not a desert, you know. But I didn't think there was that much, you know. Do you want rocks? Okay, you do want rocks. Oh, you don't like that. That's too much. What? Oh, that's desert. Oh, fuck. I was doing desert the whole time. I thought I was on savanna. Too much. Okay. Zebras. Oh, you're probably gonna need more than that, aren't you? More the same type. Yep. You motherfuckers are hooved, correct? Ooh. Or you're not large hoofed animals. You're small hooved animals. There we go. These zebras have a lot to say, and it's mostly... Are you good? Too much dirt, not enough savanna grass, too much grass, not enough fresh water. Okay, you don't want any of that shit. Oop. Okay, so now a little bit of fresh water. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I trapped one of you on an island. That was unacceptable. They want the tall grass. One of these animals sounds like a car alarm. Ugh. You don't want very much at all, huh? Is that the giraffes? Is that what giraffes sound like? I've always heard that giraffes don't make sound. But that was also from like a kid's detective book, so it could very well be wrong, and probably is. Oh, by the way. There we go. Lots of zookeepers. Lots of zookeepers. Okay. This is a hippo zone. This zone is for loading and unloading hippos only. Yeah, they're gonna need fresh water, of course. Too much dirt. Gonna need a lot of water. Not enough fresh water. Oh, too much. Not enough sand, not enough, or too much sand, not enough savanna grass. Too much. Not enough dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Not enough dirt. Oop. Let's undo that last one. They didn't like that. Foliage. What do you like? Water reed. Cool. Something a little different. Where's that? Horsetail water reed. Too much. Rocks. Would you like? No, you would not like. No. You want very little rock. These creatures are not about to rock. Are these? Yeah, I think they're overpopulated. You just need to sell a bunch of them. And the same with the lion's mane jellies. Yeah, I'm not actually sure that they have any conception of being overpopulated. They don't seem to be thinking very much. They're just in a dirty tank and they don't like it. Well, it's like not good for them, rather. It's not even that they don't like it. I don't even know if they have conception of liking things. Jellyfish are so weird. Cheetahs. That's the last thing. The classic. Oh, Jesus. God damn. Jesus, stop yelling at me. Not big enough. Not enough shelter. Rock cave? Yeah. Do cheetahs need that much room? If I'd known that, I would have swapped the hippos with them. That's unfortunate. Like it's not even, it's in the red, you know? So that makes me concerned about it. Trying to think, like, if do I swap them now? I don't think I do. That's a lot of work to swap them. I mean, we could expand their exhibit a little bit. Why don't we do that? So, fuck it. Let's just have it go right up to the edge there. There we go. Something's testing the electric fence. Is that better? Does that work for you? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, savanna grass. Just start with a base palette of savanna grass. I accidentally turned some of the outside dirt or desert into that, or sand, I mean. Dirt. We need dirt. Dirt. Cats do need dirt. That's where they use the bathroom. That all you need? Damn. Guys are simple. Thorn bush. I wonder how they decided the favorite trees and stuff. Or foliage, I should say. Wow. Wow. I'm not gonna put in the sound clip, but you know the one. You know the one I'm doing. Rocks. There we go. That's everything. The entire zoo is finished. And we're just about at the 4-hour mark. Cheetah's not happy. That's fine. They don't have to be happy. They're just here. That's the zoo motto. That's the 1800 zoo motto. I guess technically the zoo isn't completed because we don't have those dinosaurs. But we did have them at one point, so it's like we have them. It's almost as if we have them. You can just imagine them being there. Okay, the jellies will be happy once their tank is clean. I'm sure of it. I'm just like taking a look at all we've made. Look at all this. It's not profitable in any way, shape, or form, but it's ours. Did all the Przalski's horses die? You know, this game started with all the Przalski's horses dying all the time, and I think to end on that is only fitting. Blocked. The entrance to Otterland is blocked by the food that they put down. I hate the AI. No one is happy. None of the animals are happy. The maintenance crew is not fixing the electric fences for the empty exhibits like I had hoped they would. But this is the appropriate way to go out, honestly, with the zoo barely functioning as it always has. You get this big view so you can see everything and also hear everything all at the same time. I might have to turn that down specifically. I like how nobody is going to our island of fantastic creatures. Like hardly anyone at all is going to see all the extinct animals, formerly extinct animals, and the goddamn unicorn. Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, Yeti, unicorn. Nah. I want to go see the dolphin show. I gotta go see the Bengal tigers fucking. Alright. The thing at the top keeps telling me that nobody likes it. Well, the zoo, none of the zoo animals like it. It's a terrible experience for everyone. Wait, is that why they're having trouble getting there? Because they're trying to cross over here instead of crossing over here? I guess that is a long way to walk, isn't it? Ah, that's so annoying. God. This game, it holds up to a certain extent, but I gotta be honest, I think the end game was never that good for Zoo Tycoon, right? Like the end game was always kind of shitty, especially since it's locked to 1,000 guests. Speaking of, where are we at? Under 1,000. We have had a lot of escapes, huh? We've lost so much money, but we're net positive because of cheating. We've got so many awards. Look at all these awards. So many. Well, oh my god, the chimpanzee, stop screaming. Stop screaming at me, chimpanzee. Well, this was fun revisiting this. I think in the future, sleep aid videos like this are not gonna just be like one game until I finish it. That's just sort of how this one worked out. Because I was in I just really got into the game. And then all of a sudden it was over. But hopefully I'll be getting more videos of this series out soon, and there'll be you know, of some other games. I got a bunch of stuff planned. We finally have a target for when we're going to do Stardew Valley, because we know when the update's coming out now, and I'm looking forward to that. We can do Stardew Valley, and I got other stuff planned as well. Lots of games on my list of things to check out for this. So I hope you're looking forward to it. Yeah, thank you for watching my first sleep aid series to completion, and I hope to see you watch the next one, or you know, help you sleep with the next one. I have a good night, and thank you so much for letting me do this, because this has been really nice. I really enjoy this. Thank you. Oh, the Arctic Wolf 10 died of old age. Oh no. Bye. Thanks for watching Welcome to 3 AM. This video wouldn't have been possible without art for the Talk Sprite by Snippet Clipper and art for the thumbnail by JD Benefield. Go check them out. If you're still awake, how about you give the video a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, and share the video around to other people who might need it. Also, don't forget that I have a Patreon, so if you want to get in the credits that you see on the side here, you can go to my Patreon, or you can join the YouTube membership and help support the channel by giving me some of your money. I really like having money to buy things. It's very nice. Thanks to everyone who's currently supporting me and everyone who will support me in the future. If you are asleep, I hope you sleep well. And for everyone else, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye and good night.